So today we are talking about the Eevee promo card from the Prismatic ETB, just the regular one, not the Pokemon Center promo, just the regular ETB promo. And I really like the look of these cards for a future investment for the cards going up in value. First of all, because I can see this following the same trajectory as the other popular promos like the Charmander, the Pikachu, the Snorlax, more of the mainstream, more popular characters, which we've seen over the past 6 to 12 months have really popped off, especially the Charmander one from Obsidian Flames, because even that regular one is still worth quite a bit now, let alone the Pokemon Center one. So for a little bit of history, the Charmander one, according to the collector app, originally came out and was roughly a £3 card 1 month after the release of Obsidian Flames. And since then it's seen a high of £20, and it currently, at this time of recording, start of May 2025, is around £15. So if you would have bought that a month after release and sold up or thought about selling up around this sort of time, it's a 5x in 18 months, and 6.5x if you would have sold right at the tippy top. But let's be honest, we're not going to time the markets bang on, so 5x is still a great return. The Pikachu, which is part of the Paldea Evolved ETB, another promo that was massively unappreciated for a long time, and Paldea Evolved was around for a long time in high quantities, so who can blame you? This came out as a £1.50 card a couple of months after the release of it. It hit a high of £7.50 and is now sitting sweet at around £4, so roughly a 2.5x return if you were to sell up now, and a 5 times return if you were going to be selling at the top of the game. Again, unlikely to time the market perfectly, but it's good to know. So the Pikachu wasn't as good as the Charmander, but still a very good return. And finally, the one that I want to use for comparison is the Snorlax. The Snorlax came out after release, literally a £1 card. You probably could have picked it up for even less in bulk, as you can with all of these cards, so can you imagine paying less than £1 a promo? It then rose to £9 at one point at its very highest, and is now sitting around £4.50, very similar to the Pikachu. So again, a 9x return if you hit it at the top, and a 4.5 times if you're selling it right now compared to when you bought it as the set came out. And I'm using this time scale of a month or so after the set's just come out, because that's pretty much where we sit with Prismatic. You know, a handful of months after it's been released is where we are now. So really, this could be the cheapest time to pick up these promos. At the moment, you can still pick them up for around the £10 mark, maybe a little bit less if you're buying in bulk. And I did originally buy these. I bought 11 in total for £8 each at the time. And I was thinking of grading some and keeping some, just as general loose cards, raw cards to let go at a later date, potentially keep a few. So I bought 11, as I said, and only 4 of these I would say actually had a chance of getting a 10. So that comes on to my next point. The grading plays with these. Like similar with the other promos, especially that Charmander one, it's a low 10 rate or hard to hit a 10. And just from my small amount that I bought of 11, only 4 of them being potential 10s, not even getting 10s. You will see the return video when they come back to see how many of them actually get 10s, if any of them do. So let's say even if 3 out of 4 of them get 10s, that's still only nearly, what is it, about 28-30% 10 rate, which is extremely low. So again, that is going to drive up the price of these promos, because if they're hard to hit in 10s, then people are going to take that gamble like they're doing with the Charmander, which is going to increase the demand and increase the price of them pretty much. However, that's probably not going to be for another 12 to 18 months, so I wouldn't be too much of a rush for that bit of this. I am still currently buying these promos as well, trying to increase my position in them, and should a decent reprint come for Prismatic Evolutions like Pokemon have promised, you know what I'll be doing? I'll be buying more and buying more, because more ETBs will be open, the promos will be more abundant, and so the price, you would imagine, will drop again. A great time to buy in. I also just like it from the fact that the set's really good. Prismatic, obviously, massive set value. I think it's something like the highest set value of Scarlet and Violet, maybe even Sword and Shield. It might be out Evolving Skies if I'm not wrong. So potentially as well then, if the ETBs go up in price, the promo might go up in price, although potentially those two are interlinked in the other way. If the promo goes up in price, the box goes up in price. So potentially that gets you to look at ETBs as a potential investment, but that is a whole nother kettle of fish and a whole nother video. Overall though, I do really like this promo card, whether you get the normal one, the Pokemon Center one. Probably the normal one, it's more affordable, isn't it? You know, the Pokemon Center ones are something like £70 cards or something ridiculous, whereas these are £10 or less. But I do really like it because it's a popular card, it's looking like it's going to be a great grade in play, and just in general the set's amazing, so people are going to continue to want it, and more than likely continue to want this promo. So there you have it, guys. That's my take on this promo. I will be picking up some more of these. Let me know if you will be doing the same as well. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.